Starting number 10, a 5'11 senior, Meredith Jacobs. Number 11, a 5'6 sophomore, Taryn Sides. Number 13, a 5'9 junior, Abby Babcock. Number 20, a 5'5 senior, Ava Skimper. And number 35, a 5'8 senior, Kay Pockbear. The Lady Panthers, 13-1 on the year, 8-0 in league play. They are head coached by Rachel Miller. Robbie, let's get your keys to a quick start.
For the Lady Panthers, they got to get some quick ball pressure up front, try to get some trap defense going, get some quick steals going the other way for themselves, and then also look to get their post players kind of going as well. Try to maybe force Emily Lane there for TMP to get into some early foul trouble and go to the bench. So that's what I got for the Lady Panthers. Going over to the Lady Monarchs, don't force things. Make sure the pass is there. You're going against a very stingy defense here in this Lady Panthers defense that like to play the passing lane and get some steals. Make sure everything's there before you try to pass that along. And then win the turnover battle here tonight. That's a big one for them, is win that turnover battle. Don't turn the ball over and get a lot of turnovers for themselves. That's what I have for these two teams.
All right, Lady Monarchs strike first. Emily Lane got right inside, got the 2 points, and TMP takes the early 2-0 lead. Babcock has it out to the right wing to Skimper. Ava on the dribble. Goes out front to sides between the circles. They swing it around to Babcock left wing. Abby now on the dribble. Back around to Skimper, right wing. Ava looks inside, now goes back out front to sides between the circles. 7:25 left to go in the first quarter. TMP leads 2-0. Skimper puts up the 3. It's off, no good. Rebound put back by Babcock, no good. Rebound fought for now, and Ava Skimper tracks it down. Gives it to Babcock. Babcock down to the right wing. Out front to Jacobs. Jacobs swings around to sides, left side. Taryn on the dribble. Bounce pass to Jacobs. Couldn't quite hold on to it. Out of bounds. Lady Monarch basketball.
Maybe a little miscommunication there between Jacobs and Sides. The Sides went to bounce past that one as Jacobs went to cut towards the outside area. Just got past her and went out of bounds.
So Lady Monarch basketball is out front with it is Hamel. Hamel looks in. Now gives it down to the left wing to Allen. Allen out front between the circles to Lane. Lane back around to the right wing to Hamel. Hamel. They look inside for Lane, tipped out by Jacobs, and then Jacobs is going to be fouled. First team foul on the TMP Lady Monarchs. Foul's going to be on Kylie Allen, her first.
Jacobs going to get a job there, playing the passing lane, able to get in there quickly, tip that ball out of there, and just track it down before it went out of bounds.
Sides has it to Babcock, right wing. Now to Pockbear. To the left wing to Skimper goes the basketball. Ava's on the dribble, now out front to side. 6:26 left to go in the first quarter. Lady Panthers looking to get the goose egg off the board as they trail 2-0. Skimper has it out front. Ava swings it back around to Babcock, right wing. Babcock looks inside now, gets it to Jacobs, right block, turnaround shot from Meredith, no good. Rattles out, rebounded underneath by the Lady Monarchs, Cassidy Yost. Yost outlets ahead to Hamel. Hamel brings it up the court, picks up her dribble now to Yost. Back out front to Hamel between the circles. 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter. 2-0. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Jacobs. And a jump ball going to be called. It will be Phillipsburg basketball. 5:53 left to go in the first quarter. 2-0. TMP leads Phillipsburg. 5:49 left to go. Sides has a left wing. She's guarded out there by Sophia Balthazar. Sides down to the left corner to Babcock. Abby drives into the paint. Looked across the paint for Pockbear, stolen away by Yost. Yost quickly up the court, looked for Balthazar. Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be Lady Panther basketball. 5:35 left to go in the first quarter. 2-0. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers here in Chuck Newland Gym. Sides brings it right to left on your radio dial for the Lady Panthers. Down to the top of the key to the left wing to Babcock. Out front to Jacobs between the circles. Swings it around quickly to Skimper, right wing. Ava looking, gets it to Sides. Taryn with it, top of the key. She works against Balthazar and going to have a push here on Balthazar. Her first personal foul, second Lady Monarch team foul.
I think Balthazar, after that shot went up by Sides after she got the foul, she'll take the foul as Sides just drilled a three-pointer after the whistle went off. So I'm sure she'll take that foul, make them have to reset things instead of letting 3 points go up on the board.
Sides has a left wing, finds an opening, drives in, floater from the left block. No good, left is short, put back by Jacobs. Blocked out of bounds, and it will remain Lady Panther basketball. So Sides will inbound. 5:10 left to go in the first quarter. 2-0, the TMP Lady Monarchs lead. Babcock for three, rattles out, no good. Rebound, put back by Jacobs is good.
Lady Panthers finally get a rebound to go in for them after they've got a ton of offensive rebounds here quickly in this first quarter. Just not able to get the shots to fall for them underneath the basket.
2-0, or 2-2, I should say, the score. The Lady Panthers tie things up with 4:48 left to go here in the first quarter. Getting set to check in is J.C. Van Lintel for the Lady Monarchs. Lane has it right wing, drives in, picks up her dribble, kicks it out front to Yost. They swing it around to Baltazar, right or left wing. Back out front, tipped out, stolen away by Ava Skimper. Ava's on the fast break, right-handed layup, good.
Ava done a good job playing the passing lane. Ava tipped down out, then just track it down, get a wide open lane down to the layup for herself.
4-2. The Phillipsburg Lady Panthers have now taken a 2-point lead. 4:15 left to go in the first quarter. Hamel inside for Lane at the left elbow. She works against Jacobs, kicks it out as she falls down to Yost. Back out front to Hamel between the circles. Back to Lane at the left elbow. This time turns right through the paint and can have a foul called here on the Lady Panthers. Their first team foul, first on Meredith Jacobs.
Lane done a good job, got the ball movement, got Jacobs kind of off to the side of her as she's splitting the defense. Jacobs trying to cover up again, get her with little body to draw that foul.
Von Lintel comes in. She's a 5'11 sophomore. Kylie Allen takes a seat. Kay Pockavere takes a seat for the Lady Panthers, and Heather Skimper comes in. Hamel inbounds it to Baltazar. Back to Hamel for three from the right corner. Left is short, no good. Ava Skimper tracks it down in the right corner. Ava brings it quickly up the court for the Lady Panthers. Under 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Phillipsburg leads 4-2. Sides picks up her dribble, gets the pass off to Skimper. Cross the paint pass to Jacobs, inside for Heather. Back to Jacobs. Shot short, no good. Rebound put back by Heather Skimper. Count the basket. She's heading the line for an and one.
That was the fifth offensive rebound there for the Lady Panthers. Only the second time they've got one to fall through for them, as they've been able to get quite a few offensive rebounds right there underneath the basket. They just haven't fallen for them yet here in this game.
Emily Lane picks up the foul, her first personal foul, third Lady Monarch team foul. Meg Keaton into the ball game, a 5'2" senior for the Lady Panthers. As that one is no good. And have a lane violation here on the Lady Monarchs. So Skimper gets a second opportunity, misses that one, rebounded underneath by Cassidy Yost, her second rebound. Lady Monarch basketball as Phillipsburg leads by 4, 6-2, just under 3.5 to go in the first quarter. Yost has it around to Von Lintel, left wing. She's guarded by Ava Skimper, now out front to Hamel. Hamel on the dribble down to the left elbow, picks up her dribble there, inside for Emily Lane. Lane underneath the basket, and she'll head to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
Kind of an awkward shot for Lane as she caught the basketball right underneath the basket. So when she went up, kind of had to lean backwards to get that shot to go up and drawing that foul.
Second team foul on the Lady Panthers. First on Taryn Sides as Emily Lane hits the first one. She's got 3 points. That ends the 6-0 run the Lady Panthers were on here in this first quarter, as TMP had scored first. Lady Panthers scored the next 6, but Emily Lane, she's got all 4 for the Lady Monarchs, and it's now 6-4 with 3:10 left to go in the first quarter. Sides has it out front, picks up her dribble down to the right corner to Ava Skimper, back out front to Sides. Taryn pump fakes, drives to the free throw line, splits the defense left hand off the glass, no good, rebounded by Emily Lane. Shot is up by Yost. Her first basket of the ball game ties things up at 6 apiece. Ava Skimper has it backside for Jacobs. Jacobs shot blocked by Lane, rebounded by Cassidy Yost, her third. Yost picks up her dribble now to Hamel. 6-6, 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. We're tied between the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers and the TMP Lady Monarchs. Baltazar has it inside to the free throw line, to the right corner to Hamel. Hamel looks in, gets a screen from Baltazar. Now to at the top of the key goes Hamel behind the back dribble there. Spin move at the right elbow. Gets caught up between 3 different Lady Panthers. Loses it out of bounds. And they changed their mind. They're going to say the Lady Panthers touched it last.
Glad I didn't try to make that call because the ball was in between all 3 of them. So either way, it could have went either which direction. But one ref called one way, one called the other. So different angles, seeing different things.
Meredith Jacobs, Ava Skimper take a seat. Kinsey Storrs into the ball game for the first time. She is a 5'5" senior for the Lady Panthers. Kay Pockavere also back in. Baltazar, top of the key 3. Left is short off the front of the iron. No good. Now a foul going to be called. Foul is on J.C. Von Lintel. Her first personal foul. 4th Lady Monarch team foul. 2:09 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 6 apiece here between the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers and the TMP Lady Monarchs. Sides has it down to the left wing. Gets a screen from Pockbeer, drives down to the corner, picks up her dribble, looks to pass off, gives it to Keaton out front. Meg down to the right corner to Heather Skimper. She's going to drive down the baseline. Finds Pockbeer, left block up, no good. Rebound fought for, and it is rebounded by Baltazar, her first rebound. She'll bring it left to right across the timeline, ahead to Von Lintel, right wing. Von Lintel out front, now to Yost. Yost swings it around to Baltazar, left wing. She looks inside for Emily Lane. Instead, gets it back out front to Von Lintel, top of the key. Von Lintel on the dribble, back to Baltazar, left wing. She's guarded there by Taryn Sides, out front to Yost between the circles, down to the right wing to Von Lintel. Again, looking inside for Lane as the Lady Panthers doing a good job cutting her off as Kinsey Stores comes away with the steal on the inside. So off the bench and a quick steal for Stores as Sides stops and pops her three. No good this time. And Pocketberg going to get called for over the back. Her first personal foul, third Lady Panther team foul.
Sides just put a little bit too much on that, hit the back of the rim and fires right back over. Pocketberg goes up, tries to get the little tip out of there for the rebound, but gets called with that foul instead.
So Yost takes a seat. Kylie Allen back into the ballgame for TMP. Von Lintel brings it up the court. Minute 8 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 6. Hamel has it right wing, directs traffic from there, goes out front to Baltazar, down to the right wing to Von Lintel. Von Lintel guarded by Pockveer, back to Baltazar. 56 seconds left to go in the first quarter. As they get the ball inside, shot is up for Kylie Allen, and it's good. 8-6, TMP leads by 2, 43 seconds left to go. Sides double teamed out front, and now going to have a foul called. Baltazar picks up her second, fifth Lady Monarch team foul.
Lady Monarchs not allowing Sides to have any easy things going here for her. As soon as the screen comes up, they're switching off and making Sides have to cut right back towards the first defender. So Monarchs have a game plan to make everything the Sides does very difficult here so far in this game.
Hannah Garcia into the ball game for TMP. She's a 5'4" sophomore. 8-6, the TMP Lady Monarchs lead by 2. 39 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Phillipsburg basketball, Sides has it in the center circle. Lady Panthers going to hold on to it here. Probably going to try to get the last shot of this quarter. As again, they trail by 2, 8-6, 26 seconds left to go in the first. Sides out near half court. Running time off the clock here. Von Lintel starts to edge out there just a little bit. Sides now directs traffic as she dribbles down to the right wing. Looks up at the clock, sees 14 seconds left. Gets a screen from Heather Skimper. Picks up her dribble now to Stores. Left wing three for Kinsey. Rolls out, no good. And it's rebounded by Garcia. Garcia ahead to Von Lintel, 4 seconds underneath for Allen. Through her hands, Skimper saves it in. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. TMP leads Phillipsburg 8-6. We'll take a timeout. Be back with the second quarter as you're listening to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA on the Welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson as the TMP Lady Monarchs lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers at the end of the first quarter, 8-6. So a low-scoring affair, Robbie. How'd those stats look to get us to this point?
Well, tough shooting night here for the Lady Panthers. They're 0 of 4 from the three-point line, 3 of 15 from the field, 0 of 1 from the free throw line, 5 offensive rebounds, 2 defensive rebounds, and then 2 turnovers for the Lady Monarchs. They're 0 of 2 from the three-point line, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line with 6 defensive rebounds and 4 turnovers.
All right, so it is a Lady Monarch basketball as they go left to right on your radio dial. Out front with it is Von Lintel, tipped out by Sides. Lady Monarchs still have possession, though, as they get it down to Allen. Left corner three, no good. Rebound underneath by Babcock, her second rebound of the ball game. Ahead to Sides. Sides inside for Heather Skimper, kicked out of there by Von Lintel, and it will remain a Lady Panther basketball. 7:34 left to go in the first half. 8-6, the TMP Lady Monarchs lead by 2.
Von Lintel done a good job tracking the ball now and able to get her foot up there to kick that ball. Otherwise, that was a good entry pass going from Sides.
Stores gets the inbounds pass from Babcock. They get it out front to Sides. Back around to Pockbeer. Out front to Babcock. Sides right wing three. That one off the back of the iron, no good, and fighting for the rebound. We have a foul called here. Foul's going to be on Emily Lane, her second and sixth Lady Monarch team foul. Babcock inbounds to Sides, left corner. Taryn pump fakes, goes out front to Stores. Stores back around to the left wing to Babcock. Abby on the dribble, out front to Sides between the circles. 7:10 left to go in the first half. TMP leads by 2, 8-6. Skimper out front to to Babcock, now to Sides right wing. Sides on the dribble, looking, gives it back out front to Babcock. Babcock looks in for Pockbeer, can't quite get it to her. They skip past the Sides. Taryn drives in, underneath for Pockbeer. Pockbeer left block up, and it rolls out. It's no good. Rebounded by Emily Lane, and a foul going to be called. This one's going to be on Taryn Sides, her second, fourth Lady Panthers team foul.
Sides was a great look on that one, though, as she got into the middle lane, came down, all of a sudden came against a triple team, found Pockbeer behind that triple team, got it to her. Just once again, tough shooting night here for the Lady Panthers because that's a shot Pockbeer will make 9 times out of 10. Just rolls right off the rim.
Ava Skimper back in. Kinsey Stores takes the seat for the Lady Panthers. End of the game for the Lady Monarchs as Emily Lane takes his seat. Jessica Herman into the ball game. She's a 5'9" junior. Von Lentel has it down to the right corner to Hamel. 8-6. TMP leads by 2. 6.5 to go in the first half. Von Lentel to Hamel. Right wing three, no good. Rebound tracked down by Yost. Put back by Yost, no good. Fighting for the rebound now. Tipped out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Lady Panthers. 6:18 left to go in the first half. 8-6. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead by 2. Hamel inbounds to Von Lentel. Von Lentel out front, working against Sides. Down to the right wing to Hamel. Back out front to Von Lentel. 6:10 and counting left to go in this first half. They get the ball inside for Yost. Herman's shot no good. Fighting for the rebound. Pockbeer tracks it down. Pockbeer head to side. Sides leads the break. Drives all the way into the right block. Picks up her dribble now to Heather Skimper, and Heather going to get called for the travel. She went with the head fake. Unfortunately, the foot moved before the ball hit the court. So, Lady Monarch basketball, 5:55 left to go in the first half. TMP leads 8-6. Jacobs back in. Pockbeer going to take a seat.
Great head fake there by Heather Skimper. Got her defender kind of stalled out, went to get around her. And just like you said, got that foot moving before the ball hit the ground. Otherwise, she would have had an open lane going towards the basket.
Von Lentel out front to Hamel between the circles. Skip pass to Allen down in the left corner. Back out front to Von Lentel. She puts up the three, misses it off the top of the backboard. Von Lentel comes down with the rebound. And then it's stolen away by Ava Skimper, her second steal of the ball game. Ava leads the break, tipped out by Kylie Allen, and it will remain Lady Panther basketball. 5.5 to go in the first half. TMP continues to lead by 2, 8-6.
Great hustle defense there by Allen, able to catch up with Skimper from behind. Comes in on that wolf side on the backside towards the ball, tips that right out of bounds.
Jacobs has it inside, goes to work, shot is up off the back of the iron, no good. Rebounded, tracked down by Cassidy Yost. She's already got 5 of those in this ball game. Von Lentel has it right wing, out front to Yost. Stolen away by Sides. Taryn with her first steal of the ball game. Drives in, Euro step up, left it short, no good. Rebounded by Von Lentel. Von Lentel brings it up, working against Ava Skimper. Behind the back dribble yet again. Across the timeline. Behind the back for the third time, tipped by Sides into the student section. And it will be Lady Monarch basketball. 5:01 left to go in the first half. And it is TMP up 8-6. Hamel down to the left corner to Von Lentel. Back to Hamel to Allen. Allen top of the key with it. Right wing goes the basketball to Herman. Back to Allen. Out front to Hamel between the circles. Back to Allen right wing. She's on the dribble. Now back to Hamel. Hamel looks inside. Tipped out by Jacobs. And Babcock comes away with the steal. Gives it to Sides. Sides underneath for Heather Skimper. Heather saves it in, but unfortunately right into the hands of Kylie Allen. Allen again gets it picked off by Sides. Taryn on the fast break, drives in left, block off the glass. That one's good. It took Taryn a while, but she finally gets her first points. 4:25 left to go here in the first half. Sides gets her first points of the ball game, ties things up at 8 apiece. Von Lentel has it out front between the circles to the right wing to Hamel. Down to the right corner goes the basketball to Kylie Allen. Allen back to Hamel. out front to Von Lintel. Now back to Hamel right wing. Von Lintel with the top of the key around to Yost, down to the left corner to Allen. Allen back to Von Lintel left wing. 4 minutes left to play in the first half. 8-8. Von Lintel left wing with it. Back out front between the circles to Hamel. Skip past Allen left corner. Long two over Jacobs. Good.
Tough shot of Jacobs right there. Defense able to drop that one in. Stand just in front of the three-point line.
Ball goes out of bounds into the Lady Monarch bench. A last touch by the Lady Panthers. Sides takes a seat. Keaton comes in. Pockbeer comes in. Heather Skimper takes a seat. 3:45 left to go in the first half. TMP leads by 2. It's 10-8. Von Lintel with it wide open. Right wing three. Too much on that one. Rebounded by Babcock. Babcock pushes it up the right sideline. Down to the right wing. Out front to Ava Skimper. Ava steps in. Top of the key. Three. Left it short. No good. Rebound tracked down by Allen. Her first. Hamel. To Von Lintel, left wing. Back to Hamel. 3:20 and counting left to go in the first half. 10-8. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead by 2. Basketball goes down to the right corner to Allen. Back to Hamel, right wing. Out front to Von Lintel. She swings it quickly to Herman, left wing. Down to the corner. Stolen away by Babcock. Now fighting for the basketball. Jump ball going to be called as Keaton had to dive for that one to get her hands on it as she and Hamel tie up. It will be jump ball called. Lady Panther basketball. Timeout called by TMP. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take it with them as you're listening to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Ten to 8, the TMP Lady Monarchs lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers here in the first half. As we await both teams to come back out here onto the court. Taryn Sides back in for the Lady Panthers. And it looks like Ava Skimper, Meg Keaton, Kay Pockavere, and Meredith Jacobs for the Lady Panthers. JC Von Lintel. Also out there will be Megan Hamel, Cassidy Yost, Jessica Herman, and Kylie Allen for the Lady Monarchs. So it is Lady Panther basketball out of the timeout. 3:02 left to go in this first half. And TMP leads Phillipsburg by 2, 10-8. So Lady Panther basketball. Ava Skimper will inbound, does so to Sides. Taryn back around to Skimper, left wing. Out front to Keaton. Keaton around to Sides, right side. They look inside for Pockavere, get it to her at the right block. She's quadruple teamed, gets it out to Keaton. Left corner three, no good. Rebound tracked down by Pockavere. Case put back, no good. Left that one short, rebounded by Cassidy Yost, her sixth. And then a jump ball going to be called, will be Lady Monarch basketball.
Lady Panthers once again wide open looks here at the goal, just not getting things to fall for them. Some of those start falling for them. This could be a game that the Lady Panthers could quickly extend. Just having a tough shooting right here through the first 2 quarters.
TMP leads by 2, 10-8, 2:35 left to go in the first half. Ball goes down to the right corner. Kylie Allen's three, no good. Rebound tracked down by Herman. Herman kicks it out front to Hamel, down to the right wing to Von Lintel. Her three's on its way. It's no good. Rebound fought for, I'm going to say last touch by Jacobs, so TMP basketball. 2:21 left to go in the half. 10-8. TMP leads Phillipsburg. Hamel inbounds to Von Lintel. Von Lintel on the dribble working against Ava Skimper. Back around to Hamel. Hamel to the free throw line. Now back out top of the key. Drives all the way in. Finds Yost. The left block. Good.
Great look to get that into Yost as Yost got good position on Jacobs. Just shot the ball between Jacobs' outstretched arms.
4-point lead for TMP. 12-8 as the Lady Panthers get inside for Jacobs. Jacobs off the glass and good.
Good lob pass in there by Sides to get that to Jacobs. Jacobs at backside position. Got a lob pass up and over. One dribble goes right up along the backboard.
12-10. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead by 2. Yost has it inside. Turnaround shot. This time no good. And a foul going to be called here on Taryn Sides. That'll be her third. fifth Lady Panthers team foul. Minute 42 left to go in the half. TMP leads by 2, 10-2. Taryn Sides takes a seat with those 3 fouls. Abby Babcock back into the ballgame for the Lady Panthers. Hamel to inbound for the Lady Monarchs. With a minute 42 left to go, and the Lady Monarchs leading by 2, 12-10. There's the 5-second call. There's that Lady Panthers defense as they force a 5-second call. It seems like they get at least one of those a game. Averaging out, it's probably one a game because sometimes they don't get any, sometimes they get more than one. As Keaton has it to Skimper. Underneath for Jacobs. Jacobs gets it blocked out of bounds by Yost. And they're saying last touch by the Lady Panthers. And now we're going to have a little discussion here. All right, looks like they are going to say Lady Monarch basketball. So nice job there by Cassidy Yost. She blocked that one out of bounds.
As I think the discussion was, Yost was blocked it out, and then Pocketbeer went to save it, but Pocketbeer must have been just on the out-of-bounds line as she was right there in front of the ref. They called it to TMP.
So 12-10, TMP continues to lead by 2. A minute 15 left to go in the first half. Von Lintel around to Hamel left wing. Hamel looks inside, finds Yost between the circles. She's had a big first half. She's got 4 points, 6 rebounds here for the Lady Monarchs. Von Lintel out front on the dribble, working against Ava Skimper. 1 minute left to play in the half. 12-10, the TMP Lady Monarchs lead by 2. Herman gets it stolen away by Ava Skimper as Ava perfectly reading the passing lane, finds Pocketbeer underneath. Pocketbeer loses the handle on it. Now fighting for the basketball. Jump ball called, and it will be Lady Panther basketball.
Pocketbeer not quite ready for that little lob pass that Ava done underneath the basket. She was getting ready to go for a rebound. Ava just kind of gave her a little underhand pass right into her chest. Just goes right back to the floor, and on the ground they go.
Babcock to Jacobs. Backside pass for Skimper. Ava drives in, loses the handle on it. Jacobs comes away with it. Now to Babcock underneath for Pocketbeer. Last touch by Kylie Allen as it goes out of bounds and will remain Lady Panther basketball.
Quick look to catch Pocketbeer underneath the low post. She had position for a quick second. Allen came in from the backside, able to tip that ball right out of bounds before Pocketbeer could do anything.
Skimper left wing down to the baseline to Babcock. Abby's shot no good. Rebounded by Cassidy Yost, her 7th. Yost outlets to Hamel. 32 seconds left to go in the half. TMP continues to lead by 2. 12-10, a low-scoring affair here between these two high-powered offenses. They both able to put some points on the board, but they both play really good defense, and that's what's showing up here tonight.
You're exactly right. Both these teams' defense really have shown up here in this game, forcing a lot of hard shots and then good rebounding as well.
Von Lintel throws it up and somehow gets it to fall in with 5 seconds left to go. Keaton loses the handle on it. Von Lintel comes up with the steal. Von Lintel throws it up and no good. So at the halftime, TMP leads 14-10. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson at halftime. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 14-10 as we get set for the second half. Robbie, let's get your keys to victory.
Well, I'm going to steal one from Mark back at the studio there. He had a good one here. You could really use this for either team, but I'm going to use it for the Lady Panthers. Slow down, find a rhythm. They've been able to find a lot of open shots. They're just not falling for them. You kind of said it as well. This is what happens when you have a week off. There's nothing that they've done. That's just how the schedule landed. They had that week off, trying to come back here. It's a tough thing to do, but they got to slow down, find a rhythm, and then also control the tempo. They're a team that likes to run at tempo and get some things going. If they can get in a tempo that they can control and they can run it, it'll help them out. And then for the Lady Monarchs, they're doing a great job controlling the rebounds tonight. They got to continue that. Got to continue getting those rebounds and getting blockouts and going the other way with the ball. And then get their post play going. They've done a good job there finding their post players there a little bit in the second quarter. Just weren't able to get a lot of shots to fall for them there, but they're able to start finding their post players underneath the basket. If they can continue that trend, it'll help them out because it's shots right underneath the basket. That's what I have for these two teams.
All right, taking a look here, the TMP Lady Monarchs led 8-6 after quarter number one. The Lady Monarchs then outscored the Lady Panthers 6-4 in the second quarter and lead 14-10 here as we get set for the second half. For the Lady Panthers, it will be Taryn Sides, Abby Babcock, Ava Skimper, also out there, Meredith Jacobs and Kay Pockavere. For the Lady Monarchs, looks like Sophia Baltazar. Also out there will be Megan Hamel. Emily Lane back into the ball game, Kylie Allen, and also out there is Cassidy Oses. Lane found Allen. Her shot was no good. Rebounded by Sides as Taryn takes it all the way down to the right wing to Ava Skimper. Skimper, skip pass to Babcock. Abby drives inside. Triple team finds Pockavere. Blocked by Lane. Lane comes down with the rebound, and the Lady Monarchs take it the other way. Lane backside pass for Hamel. Hamel shot up no good. Fighting for the rebound. Last touch by the Lady Panthers. So Lady Monarch basketball. 7:32 left to go in the third quarter. And again, 14-10. TMP leads by 4. Hamel will inbound. Goes to the left wing to Allen. Inside for Lane. And Pockavere going to get called for the foul. Her second personal foul. First Lady Panthers team foul.
Lane got good position on Pockavere underneath the low block there. Entry pass comes in. Pockavere tries to come to the outside, tip that ball out of there, but catches Lane's arm instead.
Lane gets the inbounds pass. Her shot rolls out no good. Gets the rebound, put back good. Lane's got 6 and TMP leads by 6, 16-10. Sides has it down to the left corner to Babcock. Abby skip pass to Ava Skimper right wing. Skimper looking to Babcock, top of the key, back to Skimper right wing. Ava down to the right corner, picks up her dribble there. Inside for Jacobs, underneath for Pockavere. Turnaround shot for Kay is good.
Good look to get that into Jacobs. Jacobs quickly finds Pockavere right underneath the basket. Goes up, gets Lane in a bad position where she can't go up and try to get a block shot. So Pockavere wide open shot at the top backboard.
16-12, the TMP Lady Monarchs lead by 4. 6:48 left to go in the third quarter. Lane has it out front. Hamel drives inside. Her shot throws it up at the backboard. No good. Rebounded by Lane. Lane's shot no good. Rebounded by Babcock. Babcock ahead to Sides. Taryn down to the right wing. Finds an opening to the free throw line. Dribbles out to the left elbow. Kicks it across the court to Ava Skimper right wing. Inside for Pockavere off of Emily Lane. Out of bounds, and it will be Lady Panther basketball as Heather Skimper comes into the ballgame. Meredith Jacobs going to take a seat with 6:26 left to go in the third. TMP leads by 4, 16-12.
David put that pass on a rocket there going into Pockavere as went right through Pockavere's hands and into the Lady Monarchs' hands. It goes out of bounds though.
Pockavere's shot no good. Rebounded by Yost, her 8th. Lady Monarch basketball. Hamel left corner three's on its way. It's good.
Hamel all the time in the world. She was wide open at the three-point line. Her defender got screened off in the middle of the paint. Wide open look at the three-point line.
Lady Monarchs with their biggest lead of the ball game. It's 7. Now Hamel gets greedy, tries to read the passing lane, gets called for the foul. Her first personal foul, first Lady Monarch team foul.
That's a good job there by Ava Skimper as well. She was coming back towards the pass, so she cut down that passing lane that they could try to come through. So Hamel just hitting her as she tried to tip that ball out of there.
Lady Panther basketball. Pockavere has it to Skimper, right wing. Ava looks inside, stolen away by Hamel. Hamel leads the break, throws it up at the basket. And Taryn Sides just picked up her 4th personal foul, 2nd Lady Panthers team foul.
Great job there by Hamel, able to get in the passing lane, tip that one out of there, and just take off, get Sides one-on-one pretty much, and just kind of jumps into Sides a little bit to draw that foul.
Coach Miller wants a timeout to talk things over as, again, Taryn just picked up her 4th personal foul. 5:42 left to go in the third, 19-12. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. As Taryn got called for that foul, just kind of looked around confused because
I say she just
exactly. Who knows?
She just got jumped into. There wasn't anything she could do. Hamel done the right thing and jumped in to create that contact as Sides was trying to backpedal away from it. So nothing Sides could really do. Just a bad situation for her.
So, looks like Heather Skimper, Meg Keaton, Ava Skimper, Kay Pocketbear, and Abby Babcock into the ball game as Hamel going to head to the free throw line to shoot for the Lady Monarchs as they've got Taryn in foul trouble. She's got 4. I don't think she's had 4 fouls all season long in a game as that one no good for Hamel. She picked up 3 early ones against Trigo in the first half of that one and then didn't commit a foul the rest of the game as Hamel's second one no good. Lane comes down with the rebound, falls to the ground, travel called. 5:39 left to go in the third quarter, 19-12. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead. The Lady Panthers going to have to get going offensively here without Taryn Sides on the court. Keaton with it right wing. Out front to Skimper. They swing it around to Babcock left wing. Now to Pocketbear. They swing it around to Keaton to the right wing. They look inside. Can't get it to Heather Skimper, so they go back out front to Babcock. Tipped out by Yost right in the hands of Pocketbear. Pocketbear shots up, and she'll head to the free throw line. Second team foul on the Lady Monarchs.
Right place, right timing there for Pocketbear as the ball got tipped. Landed right in front of her. She's able to pick it up, go right up. Yost coming in, trying to get a block on it, but catches Pocketbear's elbow instead.
Pocketbear's free throw, no good. Second one for Pocketbear, no good. A rebound fought for, jump ball called. Lady Panthers to inbound. Get it into Ava Skimper. Inside for Heather. Heather gets it stolen away by Emily Lane. Lane ahead to Hamel. Hamel gonna get fouled. This foul's on Ava Skimper, her first. 3rd Lady Panthers team foul.
Good quick hands there by Lane to get that quick steal on the other end. Heather Skimper had a good look at the basket, tried to pass it across court. Not sure exactly why. Like I said, she had a good shot at it. But Lane right there to play the passing lane and takes off the other way for the Lady Monarchs.
Hamel misses the 3rd free throw here as she's missed that first one. 5:06 left to go in the third, 19-12 as Hamel finally gets that one to fall. She now has 4 points. 20-12. Off of Hamel as it goes out of bounds. It will be Lady Panther basketball as Keaton inbounds at 2 Skimper. Ava on the dribble, and a foul going to be called. Balthazar picks up her 3rd Lady Monarch team foul.
Ava going along the sideline, trying to get in front of Balthazar just a little bit, just getting pushed off.
Cassidy Yost comes back into the ball game. Balthazar takes a seat. 4:58 left to go in the third quarter. An 8-point lead for the TMP Lady Monarchs, their biggest of the ball game. Skimper, right wing. To the left wing to Babcock. Babcock out front to Keaton. And a 3-second violation on the Lady Panthers. Ball goes back into the hands of the TMP Lady Monarchs. .448 left to go in the third. 20-12, TMP leads by 8. Allen brings it up the court for TMP. She's in the center circle, down to the left wing to Von Lintel. Von Lintel out front to Yost. They swing it around to Allen right wing. Allen with it on the dribble, picks it up, now looking to pass. Gets the pass off to Hamel. 4.5 to go in the third quarter. 20-12, the TMP Lady Monarchs lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Inside for Von Lintel. Her turnaround shot is good.
Great move there by Von Lintel. Faking one way, going over top, getting a wide open look on the backside of the rim.
And now Coach Miller wants a timeout as the Lady Monarchs have extended their lead to 10, 22-12. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA on the World Wide Web. Welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym inside Phillipsburg High School. The TMP Lady Monarchs leading the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 22-12. Babcock, Pockavere, Skimper, and Keaton for the Lady Panthers. Hamel, Von Lentel, Allen, Yost, and Lane for the TMP Lady Monarchs as Ava Skimper inbounds to Babcock. Babcock on the drive. Bounce pass to Pockavere. Tipped out by the Lady Monarchs, stolen away by Von Lentel. Hamel inside for Yost. Her turnaround shot is up and good.
Good look to find Yost as Heather Skimper tried to go over top, trying to get a pick out of there. Misses the ball. Yost with a wide open look.
12-point lead. TMP leads 24-12. 3:50 left to go in the third quarter. Babcock swings around to Ava Skimper, left wing. Skip pass to Keaton, right corner. She puts up the three. It's good!
Keaton with a wide open look at the three-point line. Great skip pass across court to her. Able to put that one in.
24-15. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead by 9. 3.5 to go in this third quarter as it looks like Kinsey Storrs and Meredith Jacobs head to the scorers table. 3:25 and counting. 24-15 as Emily Lane has it underneath, and foul going to be called here on J.C. Von Lentel. She pushed off underneath, her second, fourth TMP team foul.
As the Monarchs, they've moved her kind of to the post as she has Ava Skimper on her. They got the height advantage underneath the basket with that, and they're trying to exploit it. That time just a lob pass down there to her. Kind of gave her a push off as she was going towards the basket on that lob.
3:19 left to play in the third quarter. TMP leads by 9, 24-15. They've had as big as a 12-point lead. Had that until Meg Keaton hit a corner three for the Lady Panthers. Jacobs has it. On the dribble now to Storrs. Storrs on the dribble, drives in, kicks it out to Heather Skimper. Keaton has it left wing as the TMP fans wanted to travel on that. Ref said no. She lost control of it as the Lady Monarch tipped it out of her hands. So it remains Lady Panther basketball. Skimper, skip pass to Ava. She loses it. Stolen away by Von Lentel. Layup is good.
Ball went through Ava's hands, hit her shoulder, landed right there in front of Von Lentel. Von Lentel takes off down the other way with the ball. Wide open layup.
11-point lead, 26-15. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. 2.5 to go in this third quarter. Heather Skimper has it left block, kicks it out to Ava right wing. Inside for Jacobs, tipped out by Von Lentel. Last touch by the Lady Panthers as they're going to say Jacobs touched it, so Pockavere comes in. Heather Skimper going to take a seat.
As with that turnover there, the Lady Panthers have now matched their first half turnover mark. So Lady Monarchs doing a great job here defensively, forcing some turnovers from the Lady Panthers here in this third quarter.
26-15, the TMP Lady Monarchs lead. 2:15 left to go in the third quarter. Lady Monarchs have taken advantage of Taryn Signs being on the bench. They've extended their lead since she has went out to double digits. Von Lentel out front to Allen. They swing it around her Yost left wing. Yost looks inside, now back out front to Allen. Allen between the circles all the way back to the center circle. To the right side to Von Lentel. Von Lentel out front between the circles. Now with a minute 53 left to go to Hamel right wing. Hamel works against Storrs out front to Lane between the circles. Emily Lane works against Meredith Jacobs. Von Lentel left wing. Von Lentel to the free throw line. Skip pass to Hamel right wing. Hamel between the circles to Von Lentel left wing. Von Lentel out front to Lane. They swing it around to Hamel right side. A minute and a half left to go in the third. 11-point game, 26-15. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers. Hamel has it right wing. Skip pass to Allen left wing. Inside for Yost. Bounce pass out front to Von Lintel. Von Lintel steps back, thought about the three. Instead gives it to Hamel. The Lady Monarchs running a whole bunch of time off here late in this third quarter as they continue to run through their offense with 1:05 left to go in the third quarter and an 11-point lead, 26-15. Hamel out front to Von Lintel. Von Lintel now to Hamel. Hamel looking inside for Yost. Instead puts it on the court to the free throw line. Hamel all the way inside, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Storrs. Storrs down to the top of the key, picks up her dribble to Pocketbeer. Pocketbeer behind the defense, up and good.
Great move there by Pocketbeer, able to kind of get behind the defense. Two defenders went for the fake, and all of a sudden Pocketbeer right there along the backboard with no one in front of her.
Pulls the Lady Panthers back within single digits, 26-17. Von Lintel works against Ava Skimper. 27 seconds left to go in the third. TMP leads by 9, 26-17. Hamel has it out front. Now to Yost. Around the lane to Allen left wing. Hamel has it right wing, 10 seconds left. Yost has it. Hamel with it, top of the key, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Hamel drives in, floater high off the glass and good. Makes it 28-17. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead the Phillips Circle Lady Panthers as we head to the fourth quarter. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym. At the end of the third quarter, the TMP Lady Monarchs lead 28-17. Robbie, let's take a look at how the stats are so far.
Well, through that third quarter, the Lady Panthers, they are 1 of 8 from the three-point line, 8 of 31 from the field, 0 of 3 from the free throw line, 6 offensive rebounds, 8 defensive rebounds, and 12 turnovers. For the Lady Monarchs, they're 1 of 9 from the three-point line, 12 of 30 from the field, 3 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 offensive rebounds, 13 defensive rebounds, and 12 turnovers through that third quarter. And in that third quarter, they only had 1 turnover.
So, Hamel, well, you jinxed it, Robbie, right off her foot, and it's Lady Panther basketball.
Well, no, it just ties their third quarter turnover mark.
There you go. So for the Lady Panthers, Caitlin Cheney, Taryn Sides, Abby Babcock, Kay Pockbeer, and Meredith Jacobs. As it is Lady Panther basketball. Sides gets called for the travel. Switch pivot foot.
Sides went to pass that one off, and all of a sudden the passing lane was closed off as she had the one foot planted and went to move the other foot, kind of run through that pass, but unfortunately, like I said, passing lane got closed off on her.
Hamel out front to Balthazar, now to Lane, back out front to Hamel. Hamel inside for Yost. Yost back out front to Hamel. Hamel back to Yost. Yost to Hamel, and good.
Hamel with the Panther defender there on front of her, but able to ignore the hands, drop it in.
30-17, the TMP Lady Monarchs now extend their biggest lead. It's 13 points with 7:17 left to go in the fourth. Sides has it, right corner. Picks up her dribble down to Cheney. Cheney out front with it. Cheney down to Pocketbeer, tipped out by Lane. Lane comes away with the steal. Lane to Hamel ahead, and Von Lintel comes down with the loose basketball. Von Lintel out front to Hamel. Hamel back to Von Lintel, left wing. Under 7 to play, and TMP up by 13, and a 3-second violation on the Lady Monarchs. So, ball goes back in the hands of Phillipsburg, again down by 13. 30-17 with 6:54 left to go in this ball game. Cheney brings it up the court for the Lady Panthers. Left to right on your radio dial, down to the top of the key, dribbles over to the left wing. Cheney looking, gets it out front to Sides. Taryn pump fake, steps back, 3 on its way, no good. Left that one just short. Rebounded by Emily Lane, her 7th. Lane brings it up the court, hands it off to Hamel near half court. 30-17, the TMP Lady Monarchs lead, 6.5 to go. Lane has it out front. They swing it around to Von Lintel, left wing. She's wide open, puts up the 3, buries it.
All sorts of time as no Lady Panther coming over. Other than that, the last second trying to get out there to cover. Wide open look.
Von Lintel has 9 and the TMP Lady Monarchs lead 33-17. Sides drives in, splits the defense off the glass and good. Just her 4th point of the ball game. And then the TMP Lady Monarchs get called for the travel 33-19. TMP leads with 6:04 left to go. And now a timeout going to be called here by the Lady Monarchs. So we'll take a quick timeout with them. You're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. (33-19), the TMP Lady Monarchs lead the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers as the Lady Monarchs have had a 16-point lead as it is Lady Panther basketball out of the timeout after a turnover. Cheney to inbound, gets it into sides left wing. Taryn on the drive, splits the defense, this time off the glass and good. Taryn's got 6 and the Lady Panthers cut the lead down and a travel called again. Back-to-back travels on the Lady Monarchs as Caitlin Cheney forcing that travel as she had tough defense in the backcourt.
That was a great job there by Cheney, getting right there where she needed to, staying off just a little bit. So as soon as the defender turned, seen her there, try to get a move going to the other side, just getting that travel.
They get it to Cheney, left wing. Out front to Jacobs. Inside for Pocketbeer. Blocked underneath. Pocketbeer comes back down with it, though. To Jacobs. Her free throw line jumper no good. Rebounded by Cassidy Yost. Her 9th rebound. Yost outlets ahead to Hamel. Hamel, top of the key, down to the left corner. 3 on its way for Balthazar, and it's good.
Wide open look for Balthazar from the three-point line. Had 2 defenders crashing on her, but able to ignore it.
Sides deep 3. Left it short. Follows her own shot, though. Gets the rebound. Out to the left wing to Skimper. Around to Cheney, right wing. Cheney finds an opening, drives in, bounce pass to Pocketbeer, left baseline shot too hard, no good. Rebound underneath by Von Lintel. 5:10 left to go. 36-21, TMP leads. Lady Monarch basketball as Von Lintel has it. Inside for Hamel, and her shot's good. 17-point lead, the biggest lead for the Lady Monarchs, and Cheney gets called for a travel. Ball goes back to the Lady Monarchs with 4:52 left to go. Skimper takes his seat. Ava does, and Abby Babcock in. Kinsey Storrs back in. Caitlin Cheney going to take a seat. 4:52 left to go. TMP leads by 17, 38-21, their biggest lead of the ball game.
Lady Monarchs able to kind of find some open shots from the three-point line, and then able to start attacking the basket as well. Got a couple going off right from a dribble drive going in. So Lady Monarchs starting to feel some offensive goes as well.
Words are hard, huh, Robbie?
They are hard.
It's been a long week. Balthazar has it underneath, stolen away by Storrs. Kinsey leads the break down to the left wing, picks up her dribble now to Babcock. Babcock around to sides. Pump fakes, drives in, finds Pocketbeer up and no good. It rolls across the rim, rebounded by Von Lintel. Balthazar, layup, good.
Good transition offense there for the Lady Monarchs. Quickly getting an outlet pass and flying down the court for a layup.
19-point lead. Sides fires up to 3. That one's good.
Sides finally able to find the range from the three-point line. Gives one to fall for.
She's got 9 points, and it makes it a 40-24 score. 16-point lead for the Lady Monarchs as they have led now by as many as 19. 3:45 left to go. The Lady Monarchs they're more than content to hold on to this ball if no Lady Panthers going to come out and guard them. So we'll see if the Lady Panthers can put a little more pressure defense on here, as now it's going to be Balthazar with it. She's out front in the center circle. Down 3.5 to go in this ball game, and TMP leads by 16, 40-24. Yost out front to Balthazar. Balthazar in the center circle. She's on the dribble, and it's thrown away by Sides. Taryn on the fast break, and the layup is no good. No good, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Lady Monarchs.
That was a great read by Sides. as Jacobs, I believe, had the pressure on her, got her player turned, and sides read it perfect, came in from behind, tipped it out of there, then just goes for a layup and leaves it a little bit short as, once again, tough shooting night here for the Lady Panthers, and that showed how bad it is.
Sides deep three, good! She just needed to be further away from the basket. She's got 12, and TMP now leads by 13, 40-27 with 3:07 left to go. We'll take a quick timeout. You're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Welcome back to Chuck Newland Gym. Jesse Ray alongside Robbie Gibson. 40-27. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead by 13 with 3:07 left to go in this ball game. Babcock, Skimper, that's Heather, Sides, Stores, and Jacobs for the Lady Panthers. They put on the full court press. Hamel has it in the backcourt. Gets it across half court to Von Lintel. Sides comes away with it and going to have a going to say Sides kicked the ball, so it'll be TMP basketball. Sides almost came away with the steal, but the ref says she kicked it, so give it back to TMP in the backcourt with Hamel. Stores quick all over. Sides comes away with the steal. This time the layup is good.
Sides put a little bit more on that one to get it up there over the rim. Able to get that one to fall through.
40-29, 11-point lead. Lane has it now to Von Lintel. Von Lintel works against Sides, down to the left corner to Hamel. She works against Stores, 2:38 left to go. Lady Panthers trying to fight back as Hamel loses it out of bounds, but they're going to say Stores touched it last, so to remain TMP basketball, 2:34 left to go. And it's a 40-29 ball game, an 11-point lead for the TMP Lady Monarchs. They get it in, tipped out by Jacobs. Hamel gets the basketball though. She'll drive inside. Her shot no good, rebounded by Jacobs. Jacobs to Babcock. Babcock down to the left wing, picks up her dribble now to Stores, top of the key. Wide open is Kinsey. No good, misses it just to the right, and it will be TMP basketball. Baltazar comes into the ball game. Allen going to take a seat. 2:21 left to go in the ball game. It's an 11-point TMP lead, 40-29. Von Lintel will inbound. Full court pressure put on by the Lady Panthers. Hamel ahead to Yost. Backside pass for Baltazar. Baltazar loses the handle on it, tracks it down right wing. Down to the right corner to Von Lintel. Von Lintel trapped now to Baltazar. Baltazar puts up the shot, and it's good.
Wide open look to find Baltazar underneath the basket, right on the baseline. Quick shot she put up.
Sides, right wing three, no good. Rebound, fought for, still fighting for it, and Von Lintel comes away with it. Her fifth rebound, her layup is no good. She left it short, tipped off of Emily Lane's foot, and it will be Lady Panther basketball. Going to be Ava Skimper into the ball game. Abby Babcock takes a seat. Hamel takes a seat for the Lady Monarchs, and it looks like Kylie Allen back into the ball game. 42-29. The Lady Monarchs lead by 13. Inside goes the basketball to Jacobs. Back out to Stores. Stores for three. It's good!
Stores pass it off, got the pass right back, and was wide open off that second pass to her, able to knock it in.
10-point lead as Jacobs tips it, and they're going to get Meredith with the body. Second personal, fourth team foul. A minute 34 left to go. It's a 10-point TMP lead, 42-32. Lady Monarchs will inbound in front of the scorers table. So they're looking. They get it into the backcourt to Von Lintel. She works against Ava Skimper. Von Lintel, half court, ahead to Allen now. Allen going to be fouled. First on Stores, fifth on the Lady Panthers.
That's going to call Stores with a block foul, but from over here it looked like she wasn't even close to her, so maybe it was a hand check instead of a block, but they're just going to call it a block.
Lady Monarchs inbound the lane. Minute 24 left to go, and the Lady Monarchs have a 10-point lead. 42-32. Lane drives in, and she's going to get called for the charge. Kinsey Stores had her feet planted, Great defensive effort that time by Storrs to step in and get that charge drawn.
That was a great defensive effort by Storrs, stepping in there at the last minute, getting her feet planted, not budging, and just getting ran over. So great job there by Storrs on help defense.
Full timeout called by the TMP Lady Monarchs. We'll take one with them. A minute 18 left to go, and the TMP Lady Monarchs lead by 10, 42-32. Listen, Lady Panther basketball on KQMA and the World Wide Web. Ten-point ball game. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead 42-32 over the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers as we are approaching the final moments of this ball game. Hamel, Von Lintel, Balthazar, Lane, and Yost for the TMP Lady Monarchs. Skimper, Storrs, Babcock, and Sides for the Lady Panthers as Taryn going to inbound the basketball. Little pressure now by TMP, so going to have some help as Sides does get the ball into Ava Skimper, ahead to Babcock. Abby across the timeline down to the right wing. All the way to the corner to Storrs. Storrs thought about the three, gets called for the double dribble.
Storrs got the pass, dribbled out to the corner, turned to try to look to see if she got the shot. All of a sudden her defender was right there, puts the ball back down on the court.
Von Lintel gets the inbounds pass. She works against Sides. Doesn't get called for the carry. Falls to the ground. Storrs jumps on it. And now a jump ball going to be called. Will be Lady Panther basketball with a minute 3 left to go in the fourth quarter. And a 10-point Lady Monarch lead, 42-32.
Great effort there by Storrs as Von Lintel kind of slipped a little bit, went to the ground, kept her dribble, but Storrs seeing the ball right there in front of her, just jumps on it to get that jump ball.
Sides left wing three, rolls out, no good. Rebounded by Emily Lane. Her 8th rebound, passes it out to Balthazar. Balthazar to Hamel. Hamel across the court, pass for Yost. Yost dribbles out to the left corner, all the way up to the left wing. Out front to Hamel with 45 seconds left. And now Ava Skimper going to get called for the foul. Her second, 6th Lady Panthers team foul.
The Lady Monarchs not even going to probably try to look to get a shot off, going to try to waste every little bit of time they can. Is that when they had an open look going into towards lane, they had the numbers for an easy layup, but instead pulled it out.
They get the ball into Emily Lane. Lane works around, works against Heather Skimper, now to Yost at the right wing. 37 seconds left. Ball goes out front to Hamel. Hamel now going to be fouled. 7th team foul on the Lady Panthers, so Hamel will head to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Fouls on Ava Skimper, her 3rd. So Hamel at the free throw line to shoot 1-1. First end is no good. Rebound fought for. Out of bounds it goes. Trying to say off the Lady Panthers, so Lady Monarch basketball. Lady Monarchs look to inbound. Hamel gets it into Von Lintel. Hamel has it out front. Now to Balthazar. Hands it back off to Hamel. 20 seconds left, and now Skimper going to get called for her 4th personal foul. 8th Lady Panthers team foul.
Hamel got the handoff, quickly turns to keep the ball away. Skimper gets her on the arm.
So Hamel heads to the free throw line. Shoot 1-1 again here. It's on its way. That one's good. She's got 11. Hamel getting set for the second one. Good as well. She's got 12. Sides, brings it up the court. 18 seconds left. Between the legs dribble, splits the defense. Now to Storrs. Storrs left corner three, no good. Rebound fought for. Ava Skimper comes down with it. Now to Sides, blocked by Von Lintel. And into the hands of Cassidy Yost. Her 10th rebound. Heather Skimper came away with the steal and then gets called for the travel with 2.6 seconds left. The TMP Lady Monarchs lead 44-32. All the Lady Monarchs have to do is inbound this basketball as they get it into Hamel, now to Lane. That's going to do it. The TMP Lady Monarchs knock off the Phillipsburg Lady Panthers 44-32. We'll take a timeout here. We'll be back to wrap things up as you're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on KQMA on the World Wide Web.